The Kogi state government has raised the alarm over an alleged smear campaign plot against Governor Yahaya Bello ahead of the 2023 general elections. There have been speculations that Governor Bello is interested in contesting for presidency in 2023, a move which has unsettled some major political actors, especially with the rising profile of the Kogi state governor. Addressing journalists during its quarterly press briefing, the Commissioner for Information in Kogi State, Kingsley Fanwo, who highlighted some of the achievements of Governor Bello, said the state government was aware of plans to paint the governor in bad light ahead of the 2023 general election. He said the state government had unraveled plots by certain persons to launch a smear campaign against the governor on the ground that he embezzled the state funds.
The special advisor to His Excellency Femi Akande will be so proud of his state. A state where you have somebody from Anambra who has become a Kogite and someone from Borno State who has also become a Kogite. That is the Nigeria we hope to see from 2023. May God grant our heart's desires. Amen. This is not an impromptu press briefing. We've called this, we are going to make it a quarterly briefing where we would call members of the fourth estate of the realm to highlight some of the achievements, policies, programs of the Governor Yahaya Bello administration in Kogi State. We've promised that you are going to be our friends, and we are going to match our words with action by ensuring we become very close allies in the development of our states and our nation. Also, this press conference will be able to expose the pot where we are keeping our achievements as an administration. You have the state website and you have what we call the Kogipedia. When you go on all of these sites, you'll be able to see the achievements of the Yahaya Bello administration. The journey so far.
With all of these achievements, it is unfortunate that some disgruntled political liabilities are still bent on launching a smear campaign on the person of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello and the government of Kogi State. Fresh on the heels of the discredited allegations against the Kogi State government by the EFCC, backed by some other powerful vested interests in the country, the Kogi State government is aware of several plots to paint its black in the public perception on a regular basis from now till 2023, the commissioner said. He revealed that several bloggers and media guns for hire had been contracted on a retainership basis to regularly solicit the public space with claims of embezzlement of public funds by the governor and his administration. From what says some of the figures planned to be thrown around in the days, weeks and months to come represented more money than the administration had even seen together at one time. He stated, "We hope that you gentlemen of the press will be vigilant and activate your investigation offices before running with such fabricated and unfounded allegations." Despite intense pressure and lobbying from across the country and even Nigerians in diaspora, Governor Yahaya Bello has not told anyone that he is running for president in 2023. His Excellency's position is that he will give an appropriate answer to his supporters at the appropriate time. Intelligence reports at our disposal show that a certain judge, whose other details we prefer to keep for now, is at the center of this conspiracy. If and when his madness manifests, we will respond to him with the applicable legal force. Our gentleness must not be mistaken for cowardice. We are aware that some vested persons smarting from the failure of the EFCC adventure have decided to move to the next stage. We know their plans up to the 12th stage. The first one was to go and concoct something through the EFCC that has been sufficiently punctured. Now they have moved to go and concoct statements and allegations that some billions of naira have been embezzled. We have been able to apply the resources of the state for the good of the people, and that's why we can achieve all that we have achieved. We just want the members of the public to be sufficiently aware that the reason they are doing this is to score political goals and paint the governor, who is already enjoying the support of many Nigerians, with their black grudge, the commissioner said.
The press, we've invited you to this press briefing as part of our communication plan to periodically bring you to speed with the scorecard of the Governor Yahaya Bello administration in Kogi State, in the spirit of openness, accountability, transparency, responsibility, and responsiveness. The government of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello has delivered unprecedented development in all spheres since inception. It is no doubt that Kogi State has been faced with myriads of challenges, but to the glory of God and the effort of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello, most of the challenges have now been overcome. Before the governor came into power, he made some promises as regard what constitutes the thematic areas of his administration, on which he has been rated very high, such as security, education, basic health care, affordable feeding with improved agricultural system, infrastructural development, women and youth empowerment, ICT development, civil service reforms, among others. Just for the records, I would like to summarize our achievements in these sectors as I've highlighted earlier. What the administration has achieved in the security sector boils down to the robust security architecture that encompasses our Operation Total Freedom, our forward operation bases, provision of operational vehicles and security gadgets to our security operatives, as well as an all stakeholders security engagement to make the citizens own the security of lives and property in the state. Our local hunters and vigilante group are also trained to work with conventional security operatives. These and many other measures are the reasons Kogi has remained the safest and most peaceful state in Nigeria today. On education, okay, before I move to education, you are aware that the security of the state was breached a few weeks ago when the correctional center at Kaba was attacked by some criminals. I want to report to you that most of those who perpetrated that heinous crime have been arrested, have been apprehended. Security operatives are still on the trail of the others. And on those that attacked the church also in Kaba a few weeks ago, a thorough security operation was carried on a few days ago. The governor was up throughout the night to coordinate that security operation. Unfortunately, we lost one of the kidnapped victims, but we were able to rescue one alive. I will give you pictures and videos to this effect so that you see where the governor was making video call to the rescued man a few minutes to 3 a.m. That is why Kogi is the safest. Our governor does not sleep, is always awake to his responsibility of guaranteeing the peace and security of our dear state. On education, the record approval and establishment of the Confluence University of Science and Technology, OSARA, has been a major achievement of the Yahaya Bello administration. As an administration that is very smart, an administration of young, dynamic people, we saw the need for us to have a specialized university to cater for the technical needs of the various industries in the state. In Kogi, you have the biggest iron and steel industry in Africa at Ajaokuta, that we are very hopeful that the present federal government will do justice by ensuring that it works. We also have the biggest cement factory in the entire Africa, Dangote Cement, and a lot of other A-list industries in the state that we feel we need an institution that will be able to provide technical manpower to be able to feed all of these industries. That was the reason, that was the rationale behind the establishment of the Confluence Science and Technology at Osara. Our commitment to basic education was put into practice with massive infrastructural works at primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions in the state. Our administration has remained steadfast in committing over 20% of the annual budget to education. We have also constructed hundreds of classrooms, hostels, and other academic structures across the different strata of our educational system. On healthcare, the Yahaya Bello administration has remodeled zonal hospitals in Kaba, Ida, and also building new world-class hospitals in Okene, Isonlu, and also in Kogi local government area of the state. We have won many international awards as a result of our iron-cast commitment to ensuring the healthcare and well-being of our people. I shall release details of our achievements to you in healthcare delivery immediately after this conference. In the area of agriculture, we have ensured massive agricultural mechanization in the rural areas through procurement and distribution of hundreds of tractors and other agricultural machineries to the people. We also established the best rice mill in northern Nigeria. I am not saying the biggest, it is the second biggest in northern Nigeria, but it is actually the best in northern Nigeria, if not the entire country today. It is sited at Ejiba in Kogi West Senatorial District of the state. On roads and infrastructure, we've constructed roads in more than half of the local government councils in the state. We completed the Yankpa Township Road and also in advanced stages in many road projects across the state. The Kaba Township Road is also one of them. We have roads that are ongoing, road projects that are ongoing in Omala and Ida local government and many local government areas, Okene, Adavi, Okehi, Yagba East, and many parts of the state today. On rural electrification, we have embarked on an ambitious Operation Light Up Kogi East, which has helped in electrifying many communities in the area. We have also completed a good number of rural electrification projects in the state. For more information on our achievements in the following sectors: information, environment, civil service reforms, women and youth empowerment, tourism, kindly visit our website on kogistate.gov.ng or Kogipedia. In Kogipedia, we are housing most of our achievements there. So when you go there, you find out all the achievements of this administration there. And it is on the strength of this that His Excellency has also won a lot of awards on transparency and accountability. With all of these achievements, despite all of these achievements, it is unfortunate that some disgruntled political liabilities are still bent on launching a smear campaign on the person of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello and the government of Kogi State. Fresh on the heels of the discredited allegation against the Kogi State government by the AFCC, backed by some other powerful vested interests in the country, the Kogi State government is aware of several plots to paint her black in the public perception on a regular basis from now till 2023. Several bloggers and media guns for hire have been contracted on a retainership basis to regularly sully the public space with fantastical claims of embezzlement of public funds by Governor Yahaya Bello and his administration. Some of the figures that will be thrown around in the days, weeks, and months to come represent more money than the administration has ever seen together as at one time. We hope that you gentlemen of the press will be vigilant and activate your investigative offices before running with such fabricated and unfounded allegations. Despite intense pressure and lobbying from across the country and even Nigerians in diaspora, Governor Yahaya Bello has not told anyone that he's running for president in 2023. His Excellency's position is that he will give an appropriate answer to his supporters at the appropriate time. Intelligence reports at our disposal show that a certain judge, whose other details we prefer to keep for now, is at the center of this conspiracy. If and when his madness manifests, we will respond to him with the applicable legal force. Our gentleness must not be mistaken for cowardice. We are aware that some vested persons, smarting from the failure from the EFCC adventure, they have decided to move to the next stage. We know their plans up to the 12th stage. The first one was to go and concoct something through the EFCC that has been sufficiently punctured. Now they have moved to go and concoct statements and allegations that some billions of naira had been embezzled. We've been able to apply the resources of the state for the good of the people. And that's why we can achieve all that we have achieved. Just go on Kogipedia when you live here, or go on the website of the state government, and you will see the giant strides of the administration. But the amount of money we've never seen together for once, they are saying that we have embezzled it. We don't know. Maybe the way they saw a non-existent money in an account, they are also seeing another one. But we are ready for them. We are fully prepared. We are ahead of them. They are dealing with a very smart governor leading a very smart administration. So we are ahead. We are on top of our game, and we'll be on the lookout. We just want the members of the public to be sufficiently aware that the reason they are doing this is to score a political goal, paint the governor with their black brush, and ensure that the people see him as a very corrupt person. He's one of the most transparent leaders in the country, and that's why he has won SIFTA's award from World Bank, commending him for transparency and accountability. World Bank is not owned by Nigeria. World Bank is World Bank, and it is peopled with reputable professionals. So if they come out and say this governor deserves to be given an award as one of the most transparent and accountable leader, then we don't see any reason why some people who, because of political interest, are all out to battle with the wishes of the generality of Nigerians. We just want to put it straight to you, gentlemen of the press, that the reason they are doing this is because of 2023. 2023 is in the hands of the Almighty God. And the governor, like I said, will give an appropriate answer to the appropriate call on him by the good people of the country at the appropriate time. So we want you to be aware, because they will be throwing all of these figures out in the next few days. That judge was contracted. They've even paid him millions of naira to help them disseminate the falsehood to the press. We are waiting. We are not afraid. We are ready for the battle ahead. because we know it is a battle to save the people of Kogi State and to save the people of Nigeria. We also do not expect them to be comfortable with the rising profile of Governor Yahaya Bello. I think they are on another very terrible adventure that may crash them finally. Thank you, gentlemen of the press, and God bless you all.